This is Very Bold Radio and Podcast with your host, Steve Teel, bringing encouragement through God's Word and through inspiring interviews. Go to verybold.com for information and updates, and email steve@verybold.com. And now here's your host, Steve Teel.
Steve Teel, Very Bold Radio and Podcast, man. We are going to have a time today. I've got up-and-coming rock star. I'm telling you, this kid is talented. Brother, you are something else. Tyton Benson, Austin-based. Got 3 songs that I have heard besides the songs that you're also covering and putting on Instagram and stuff like that. How old are you? Are you 21 yet?
I'm 21.
21. Young, man, and talented. We love, as part of Very Bold Radio and Podcast, like seeing God at work in young people's lives and seeing, man, what is coming. And I just promise you, as you listen to Tyton Benson, you are going to love his music. So we got 3 songs to talk about. We're going to talk about your background. Chris already did a pre-interview. I don't even know what I missed on that because I was out of some good stuff, the best stuff of the interview.
Best stuff, yeah.
So I'm going to turn towards you.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you a question, not a great question.
Okay.
Usually I got some good questions.
Okay.
And we are going to do Wheel of Teal. I do want to say that for our listeners, and we'll get to one question in just a second. But how do people describe both your music and your voice? Because it feels unique today. It feels like something very cool is going on. We're talking about songs Call Me on the Phone, Conversations with the Moon, One Love. How do you describe your music?
Man,
Besides awesome. It's just awesome.
Well, thanks. Man, I like to call it Americana, which is kind of like it's just a mixture of a lot of things, of country, of rock, of blues, of soul.
Yeah.
And those are all the things I would classify myself. So I think Americana fits, and it's a good way to label whatever this is that I'm doing, or whatever I'm doing with my voice there.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about your vocals too, because like when I was just reminding Chris playing your songs last night, and she's like, man, he does not sound 21.
Yeah.
It is a deep, rich, very cool voice. I am telling you, if you like music, you're going to have to go to Spotify. You're going to need to listen to these songs. But when people like come up to you, and I know you're your own voice. I totally get it. But people after a show say, man, you remind me of this or that. Yeah. What are some of the things you sometimes hear that don't offend you?
That don't offend me. Because they're the ones that do, right? Yeah. No, I get a lot of John Mayer. Which is cool because that's a guy that I did try to style a lot of stuff off of. Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess those are the two main guys. I haven't heard a lot outside of that. Maybe some Ray LaMontagne, if you know him.
I don't.
Yeah,
I know that name, but I don't know the music.
Yeah. Just kind of a little more raspy, deeper voice that can hit some cool notes and
definitely. All right, well, before we get even to a Wheel of Teal question, let's just talk about background, like what got you into music and this path that you're on now. What do you think, Tyton?
Yeah, well, my both of my grandparents on my dad's side and my mom's side both played the guitar and were singer-songwriters.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And it totally skipped my parents. And just hit me, didn't hit my brother, and got me, and I'm hooked. But I think just growing up around the church especially, but around a lot of musicians and around a lot of music. And I've just always felt close to it for some reason. There's many pictures of me as a kid with a guitar, and I don't know how to play it, but I just have it on me. I just want to have it on me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There was always a fascination with it, and then one day I think I was 13. You know, it's hard to pinpoint that specific time, but I started picking up the guitar and teaching myself because I just had this for some reason this drive to learn. This drive to figure it out, and with that came singing and songwriting and. Yeah, and here we are.
How did you teach yourself? Like
YouTube.
Okay,
YouTube.
I was trying to remember. Like time was YouTube like
YouTube
coming strong?
Was hot when I was learning. Marty Schwartz guitar, and there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of guys on YouTube that were teaching me back in the day. And then eventually, once you kind of get the bearings on it, like anything, you can start taking it and doing your own stuff with it and learning more things and.
But this was you. I mean, you're in a pretty sporty family. I know you played sports too and stuff, but I mean, this is just you.
Yeah. There was something about expression. My brother had it on the basketball court. My mom had it. They all had it on the basketball court, actually.
Yeah.
And my dad had it when he was speaking. And there was another kind of expression I got from playing and just pushing something out of my chest and singing. And there's nothing like it when you can be confident in it and try to do something cool with it. But
which you are. All right, so you grow up as a preacher's kid. PK. So music, it is natural. The music that you're doing is not necessarily, it's not worship. It's like for the mainstream audiences, right?
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about, I want to go back. I got 8 questions going into one, talk to me about how you decided, like, man, this is how I want to express myself, and it's not the Brandon Lake Lane. It's not that for.
Well, I did grow up with Need to Breathe and
Need to Breathe. That's what I was trying to remember the other day. Okay.
Need to Breathe. Honestly, that's another guy that I would say I kind of sound like similar and based a lot of stuff on just because I grew up listening to that kind of stuff. But all the early Christian rock too. I mean, I was very heavily influenced by that. I again grew up around that, and it took such a hold of me. Going to camps with my dad and hearing all the Christian rock bands come in, and but I think going away from doing Christian music because I grew up in the church and grew up playing in the church, and there's a lot of soul there. There's a lot of really good musicians that come out of playing it at their church growing up.
Right.
But I would say that I'm just such a fan of music, and I'm such a fan of the early things, the stuff that came before me, the stuff that hasn't come out. I mean, just everything.
Yeah.
I listen to every single genre, and you name it, I've probably heard it, and things like that. So it was just mainly I want to take all that and be able to do something with all that knowledge that I have of music, and if I can sing how I can and play how I can, and I know all this stuff, then I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to to put out something really great.
Yeah. Talk to me. I mean, that's passion, because not every musician, singer-songwriter that I talk to is that passionate just about music as a whole. Like, they might be passionate about their music, and they have some influences, of course, but it just sounds like you have a wealth of knowledge and passion for it.
I hear a lot of guys like that, too, that don't really go listen to other people, and they don't submerge themselves in the scene, and it's like, for me, I don't get it, because I'm just, I don't know. I think just as much as singing is a passion and a form of expression, I think listening to music as well is a form of expression. That's being expressed to you, and you're expressing back to it.
Right.
And I'm obsessed with music. I mean, I can't. That's why I'm doing it.
Right.
But
wow.
Not only playing, but
That's awesome. Okay,
for sure.
Got so many different questions, but let's talk about some of the songs.
Okay.
We'll get to Wheel and Teal. The first one that you released of the 3 that I'm talking about was which one?
One Love. One Love was the first one I released.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Talk to us about that song.
Okay.
And talk to us about kind of the process of like putting it out there.
Yeah. Totally.
What that was like.
For sure.
mean, you're out there. So,
yeah. Well, One Love I wrote pretty soon after I started doing it full time, really, and taking it seriously when I got back to Austin. And it's a song about my girlfriend. Actually, it's just a very simple love song that I felt like could be catchy and could get some people's ears and could just get off my feet and have a song out. And there's a line in there that's "the sky is orange and so is her hair." And which is funny. My girlfriend, because she always says I'm a redhead, I don't have orange hair. Anyway,
so she doesn't love that line.
No, she thinks it's cute. But no, but One Love was cool. It was great to like you said, kind of get it out there and have something out. I did that with a guy named Lang Friedman in a South Austin recording studio that. It's in a house, and the big living room is the recording session, and then upstairs is where the whole tracks are and where they're mixing, mastering everything, and the vocal booth. And so it was a really cool chance to go do that. I recorded all 3 of those songs actually there in 2 days.
Was that your first time, like, really in the studio?
First time being in the studio, yeah. Well, I got to do in high school, actually, the ACC, Austin Community College studio, let us come in there and do, as a band, they let us do a song and for a project they had to do or something like that. Okay. And that was cool, but it wasn't my, like, project, you know? It was more of they're letting us come in here so that they can use our song for something, and they were directing us and everything. But I got to get in there, and the studio was really cool. I wasn't used to that, so just sitting in it and being in that environment and being around a lot of other great musicians that were just kind of centered towards, hey, we want to make this happen for you. Wow. And it was really cool. It was a really cool opportunity, and I've gotten even more of that recently, and it's pretty great. But One Love came out, and I don't know. I was trying to do this was last summer. And I was trying to do every month of that summer I'd drop a song just to kind of, because I had 3. I wanted them all out, but I didn't want to just put them all out. Yeah. There's kind of like a rollout process and stuff you got to do for social media and whatever, which I'm not great at, but I need to be better because that's what you got to do now.
It's so
and you got to show face, and you got to get people to be locked in with you. And but it is tough. It's tough. I'm not the greatest at it, but I was trying my hand for a little while, doing the rollout thing. Yeah. But One Love was the first one, and people took to it. And, it was a good way to get out there.
This is my pledge to you on my birthday, because as we talk about these songs, the songs are like rolling in my head. And I can hear your voice. And I pledge to you not to sing out loud and ruin your song for you, as Samantha would say at home, because these songs are really cool. They're very memorable, and they're very like uniquely distinct, but you can just hear it, but you just want to sing, you just want to sing. So well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
That was my main goal for One Love, was I just need a catchy love. I just need a catchy hook for this love song. And
yeah,
for
it's great. All right, and Bella liked it. Okay,
Bella liked it.
Okay,
Bella liked it. I think that might be one of her favorites, but I don't know. Just because it's like directly about her, it's like directly mentions her. Yeah. So I think she's
That's a pretty good way to start your music career.
First single, song come on now. Come on now.
That's great. All right, what was the second one?
The second one I released was "Call Me on the Phone."
Okay,
so "Call Me on the Phone" did a lot better, for people wanting to hear it and people liking it.
The feedback that you got?
The feedback I got. So I dropped that one, and
they're all great songs. So that's just interesting. I know, you never really know.
So they're all 3 of them are very different. One of them is a little more of a poppy love song. The "Call Me on the Phone" is a little bit more of an indie rock song. Yeah. And "Conversation with the Moon" is a little more southern rock song. So there's some cool differences there. But "Call Me on the Phone," I don't know. I don't know if it's. I thought that one was people were gonna be like, oh, it's corny and because it's "Call Me on the Phone" or something. But no, it's good. I love the song, and people seem to really like it. And I got to have that one pop on Sun Radio in Austin, and
good.
They've been playing it, and they like it. And
that's so cool. Yeah. How do you prepare yourself when you put a song out? Like for you, everybody has a different personality. For you, is it just like, here we go, sweet, let's give me all the feedback? Mm-hmm. Or is it like, here it is, how's it going to go?
Well, I don't. I like saying it, but I don't like saying it. I'm very confident in what I'm doing, and I think that when I put those songs out, I'm confident people are going to like them. But it's more of like we were saying, the social media thing, where it's like I got to roll the song out and like be posting about it and make sure people know it's coming out and all this stuff. And I'm doing that by myself. I don't have any team going behind that or pushing the song for me in any way. Right. But I mean, I don't know. I definitely love the feedback, and people are going to give it. I promise. But it's all been good stuff so far, and not that people haven't said bad things too. I mean,
what?
Not bad things, but
what's a bad thing? Just like I mean, somebody like feels like they need to volunteer to you, like I like this one better than that one.
Well, it's a lot of there's a lot of people that that are good and are telling me things
Okay.
that I need to do, and there's a lot of people that have no right to tell me what to do, and they're telling me what to do. You know,
Oh,
so
man. Okay.
there's a lot of that. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, if I believe in what I'm doing,
Yes. Yeah.
But I don't know. There's certain things that I've heard that I like that are like tone and trying to find a difference in not just my voice but my music and which I really like. There's a lot of guys coming out right now that are just sound different. You know, there's just something different, but it makes you feel like you've heard it before, but it's so different.
Right.
There's a guy, McGee. His name's McGee.
Okay.
And he tunes his guitar down to a baritone.
Okay.
And he hooks it up to a synth.
Okay.
And then he sings over that, and it's just ridiculous sound. And so it's just one of those things to think about for sure. That's like, okay, he's got a different thing going on, you know,
Right.
and I would love to have that. But yeah.
Yeah. That's, oh man. Okay. All right. That's really
So
good.
it's constructive criticism, sure, but I love the when I drop a song and people are listening to it, and I had a lot of friends that I had it on that song was on their Spotify Wrapped and stuff.
Oh, come
and,
on.
You know,
Come
their 2025 playlist.
Yeah,
which
that's
is pretty
great.
sweet.
All right, what are you supposed to do with social media? Like, I mean, do you have people that are really just intrinsically good about if you share something, or then they share it or post or whatever? Or do you have to have like a team of like, hey guys, I'm putting this post out. I need your help. Do you even know? I have no idea.
So I don't do that. That's actually probably a smart idea. If
I
I got
know.
all my buddies to just pump the song up and pump the post up and everything and repost it. But no, it's more like if I got a song coming out, I'll drop a little teaser for it, maybe a little snippet of the guitar part or something,
Right.
you know, and then the next one, it's like a whole rollout of
Right.
like, hey, this song's coming out, and I'm going to span that for maybe like a week or two.
Yeah.
You know, get ready for the song, and then when I drop the song, it's like, hey guys, the song's out. Like, go listen. You know, so I don't know. Again, like I'm not that great at it, but I know what I need to do.
I'm starting. Yeah, I got you. I'm starting to laugh because 10 years from now, we are going to look back at this, and it's going to be so funny just because of where God takes this and where God takes you.
For sure.
I mean, it is going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I mean, when you're trying to figure it out, and we're going to look back, whatever, 5 years, 5 months, whatever it is, 10 years.
I'm thinking I sound smart right now.
What?
I said, I'm thinking I'm sounding smart right now, and then 10 years later, I'm going to be like, this kid. But, you know.
No, I think 10 years from now, you're just going to be like, man, you're going to look back and wow, this is what happened, or this is how it happened, and this is how it like just took fire. But it's going to be funny just because you're going to be in such a a different place from grinding and from working and from continuing to create.
Yeah.
But God has given you such a gift for this music.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be great. That's why it's going to be the best kind of funny.
Yeah.
And this is why we have to have the guy on the show now, because a couple of years from now, he's going to be like, he's not taking my calls, not taking my texts.
No.
So
No,
it's
never.
Very possible. Very
Not
possible.
at all. That'll never happen.
All right, you heard it here.
You heard it here.
All right, talk to us about gigging a little bit
Yeah.
and how. I mean, Austin's obviously a big music town. How much are you trying, wanting to gig? How do you make those things happen? Do you have to just cold call, reach out?
Yeah.
Do you send somebody a Spotify track? What are we doing? How's that
So
work?
in Austin specifically, it's a little more difficult to get your feet wet. So because it's it starts at some point to be like, hey, who do you know, and like what places have you been hanging around, and and at the time I was 19 when I got here, and it was like I can't really go to the bars and go hang around these musicians
true.
and everything. So I kind of had to figure it out another way, which was emailing people and just like you're saying, sending out so many emails, just being like, hey, I would love to play. I'm a new guy and born and raised in Austin, and here's my stuff, and just stuff like that. And I'm still struggling getting the amount of shows that I want. I probably get 3 or 2, maybe 4 a month.
That's
which
awesome
which is
to
great.
us. I mean, that sounds amazing.
I mean, I want to be playing 3 times a week, 4 times a week, which would be great for me.
Okay.
I'm also wanting to do the Austin live thing. There's a great history of artists being in Austin, figuring out and growing a show. Growing not just being a musician but an entertainer. And Austin's really good for that. You get a lot of stage time and a lot of presence, and
Yeah, let me add that in because I have seen I haven't been to a show yet, but I have seen some of your clips on Instagram. Definitely an entertainer.
Okay, well,
you
good.
got the
I'm doing something.
thing
okay, cool.
Going. And some of these songs, most of the songs I'm listening to, are Air One. K-Love Christian music.
Yeah.
My wife has like better taste, so she finds extended. Well, that sounded bad. Sorry, K-Love and everyone. I love all those songs, but she does a great job of finding like a wider, I don't know what the word is, but a wider net of other Christian, like independent,
for sure,
a little bit different sort of sounding music. But so some of the songs that you're covering, I'm like, wow, that the rap that you did was really
Mac
cool.
Miller.
Yeah, so I'm old and I'm not very cool, so maybe everybody listening is like, oh, Mac Miller.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
cool.
you. Well, one of the best compliments I've gotten so far is, hey, that's the best Mac Miller cover I've ever heard.
Dang,
which is so cool for me because, he's my guy. Which is, that is a cool one though because
very cool.
It's outside of what people are thinking they would hear, especially at my show.
Yeah.
To bring out a rap and start rapping, but it's not like I'm sing rapping, but there's a flow to it, and it's a really fun song though. We made it a little funky, and it's awesome. It's really cool.
It's cool. So I mean, I had to go back and hear the original because again, I'm not that hip, so I went back to the original. I was like, oh wow, like what you did with it, was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, really fun.
Thank you.
In your shows, like how many? And tell us a little bit about your band. Do you have to get in different people that come in? Or is it just you sometimes?
Yeah, so for the start of it, it's fluctuated back and forth. I've got guys that I really like playing with that will come out and play with me a lot. Usually I've got I've got a lot of people on my phone to text if they can't do it.
That's great.
But for a while there, it was kind of going, hey, I'm going to hire people to come out and play for me because, I start getting shows and if you've got a band and someone can't do something, then we can't do the show, you know. But if I'm hiring different people and I've got all these different contacts, then like whatever show I can do, we're doing it. You know what I mean? So. But hiring some people, it's starting to get a little more solidified as we're doing things. That I'm getting guys that are really trying to be sold in to this with me, which is cool. It's good to be around. For sure.
That's good. Okay, so tell me about a show. Like when you're reaching out or you're doing a show, since I haven't been yet, do you have like 45 minutes? Do you have 30 minutes? Do you have explain?
Yeah, so it depends. There's a lot of venues that might want 2 hours. There's some that want 3.5.
Oh, man.
I had a buddy that just played a 4-hour set.
What?
Yeah, which is I haven't done a 4-hour yet. That's crazy to me.
Insane.
But I mean, a lot of the time it's mainly an hour. But an hour is a good. You can, and I've got enough of my original songs now to make them mainly be for an hour. I can make it mainly be me now, which is awesome, and I can have a couple covers. But sometimes it is 30 minutes or 45 minutes, or I get 2 songs, or I'm opening for somebody, or, so it kind of fluctuates.
You get, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
If you get 2 songs, and what's the idea, the wisdom behind do you do one cover to hook them and then do an original? Do you do just 2 originals? Hey, I only got 2 songs. They're going to hear my stuff. What's the idea?
It depends. I like catching a vibe. I like going into a place and understanding the people. And
you're reading the room.
I'm reading the room. Very, and if it seems like those people want to hear some cool stuff, I'll give them my stuff. But if
you can feel it,
I can feel it. But if I want to draw them in, then I'll play some cool song that probably everybody knows.
Okay.
Because again, people call me a music encyclopedia, where I just can pull something out and I'll reach out because I can feel the vibe. Yeah,
you can literally
sure.
show up and your vast knowledge, your encyclopedia. You're I feel like this song
would work. Yeah.
That's so cool. Can you give us an example of a song that maybe
you've Hungry Like the Wolf?
Yeah.
I walked into a spot and it was a lot of people. A lot of people of that generation. I heard that. No.
It sounds like a happy birthday shout.
Happy birthday, Steve. Yeah, no.
Old guy.
No, but I mean, Hungry Like the Wolf is a fun one to play when just because that's one just everybody knows. Or there's a couple, especially in Austin, some Gary Clark Jr.
Okay.
Just because he's another local Austin blues guy that most people, if you're here, would know him. And so I don't know. It depends. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Man, that's really cool. That sounds like exciting, like in a good way, like kind of living on the edge.
Oh, totally.
Like where some people might be like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I'm safe here. I feel good here. And you're literally walking in the room like, I mean, that just sounds like a true musician to me. So
I hope so.
I hope so, right, baby?
Yeah.
All right. Shifting gears, let's just talk about some of the music. You know, we've heard the 3 songs, but you have got enough for a 60-minute set.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what are some of the other songs that you haven't taken to the studio that are getting some good feedback and you're excited about?
Yeah, there's actually a couple that I'm really, really pumped to have out.
Okay.
And I'm still in the process of figuring out if I'm going to drop those as singles or if I'm going to make them as an EP, or like as a, drop a collection of songs.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of working on that right now. I'm in the studio getting some things done. I'm over at 512 Studios.
Okay.
Off of South Lamar, getting some things done, and
shout out them. Give this guy a discount.
Yeah, right. No, but they're a great spot out there, and I'm getting a lot of support just from doing it. And everything I seem to be showing people, and they like it. And I probably wouldn't put something on the record if people were telling me it was it was bad, which I haven't gotten yet.
No,
so we'll see.
No.
We'll see, but.
All right, if your dad was here, because I know he'll like send me a text like, "Have you heard Tyton's latest song? Like, I think it's the best one, or whatever." Okay. So if he was here, like, what song that we have not heard? Because I got 3 songs that I've heard besides the covers. What song would he be like? Oh, Steve.
He really likes a song called "War on Love."
War on Love.
Yeah,
tell us about
War on Love. I wrote
War on Love.
Love.
That's a hook right there.
I wrote it as a. It's really cool. Each line has something to do with like battle or war, and the next has something to do with love. So it kind of just correlates. What if I love, again, John Mayer. I love John Mayer. John Mayer has a song called "Assassin," and it's about what would this love thing be like if we were spies. If love was was like a CIA operative, like it was a cool idea, and I just kind of ran with that and was thinking, like war, I could do the same kind of thing, and but he likes that one. He thinks it's really catchy, and he won't stop singing that to himself.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, what about if Colton was here?
Colton, man, me and Colton, I like to freestyle a lot and just pick up the guitar and do something and just spit, So I would say he would probably want me to do that for you.
For
do
real.
A freestyle for you.
All right, we're scheduling our next show.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring the guitar in here.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that's good. Check out the setup because you're going to have to figure out.
Yeah, we're good if I'm right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
You're going to have a mic up here and a mic down on the.
Perfect.
You're going to figure it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you've seen how tech savvy I am. So you got to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, that's cool. Yeah. So that's what he would like the best?
I think so, if I had to pick. Yeah.
All right. What about Coach Benson? Vicky, what do you think she would say?
For an unrelated that you haven't heard,
either one.
Okay,
well,
I think she likes "One Love" because it's cute and kind of I don't know, poppy, but I think she would say "One Love."
Yeah. All right, okay, that's good. All right, talk to us a little bit about like how your faith helps you. Like, we can see. We can see you got all this talent and stuff. It's really promising, but we also just, we're not grinding like you're getting to grind, not having to grind, getting to grind.
Yeah.
But how does your faith like help you? I mean, you're young, you're getting started, but still it can feel like a grind. So how does your faith like kind of sustain and help you moving forward?
Well, I think a big thing for me is, and I've always been a believer, and I think
did you get it like at a young age?
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people are like, I was born that way and all these things, but no, I definitely hit a spot when I was older. Maybe I was a freshman in high school or 8th grade or something, where I was like, no, like this is my thing. Like I have this relationship. I talk to God.
It's
which
was
just
cool.
My parents
thing.
It was a cool moment, especially my dad being a pastor. It's one of those as a PK. It's one of those like, okay, I get it. Like, okay, I'm here now.
Yeah,
I understand. It's not just this thing that I grew up with. But I would say there's a point in doing music where if I'm going to go out and do it, I have to recognize that I'm good enough to do it.
Yeah.
And that comes with a lot of weird mixed feelings for me, being a believer, being a Christian, and not wanting, because I'm do everything I can in the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
And, I start going, hey, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. Look at me. That was kind of tough to put out there, but I, like what you're saying, I got to trust in the Lord that this is what is called for me to do, and I'm always going to put him at the center of it.
Yeah.
I have such a weird feeling about being like, hey, I'm good, I'm good. I'm the main center of attention, but that's why I think that maybe I'm the right one he wanted to choose, because I know that he'll be there forever.
Right. Yeah, I think as you're talking, I just even remember my wife just, she's so good at pointing me to Jesus, and just that kind of that thought, like he goes before you, he goes with you. And I think for me, he's collaborating with you. He is a creative. He is loving the process of you just writing songs. Like he's right there with you, enjoying it.
Yeah.
So I feel like even if you're not out there singing about Jesus per se, you're bringing the light of Jesus wherever you go.
Absolutely.
And literally, I feel like you could be on stage and just look over and like Jesus is just jamming with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's
I
there.
Hope so.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. Okay. I have one other question before we get to the Wheelie Teel.
All right.
We got to get
I'm
to
excited
the
for
Wheelie
it.
Teel. Yeah, I love it. I remember catching your dad on a Sunday or sometime, whatever, and your dad, I think it was like a weekend, you guys had a youth retreat or something, and he's like, and your dad, he's like, oh yeah, Tyton's sicker than a dog. I was like, he is? Yeah, but he's got to go out there and do it. He's just got to do it.
Has to. Yeah.
And he was talking about, being on tour when he would speak and stuff with big name bands.
Oh, yeah.
All the ones. I don't know the exact ones, so I don't want to say and crowd or be wrong or whatever, but he's like, when they're sick, they just got to go out there and do it. So I'm like, it's just such an interesting philosophy. So I don't even know that I have a question about that, but how do you do that?
So I've only had to cancel one show.
Okay, all right.
And I was opening for a band called the Lockharts. There's some sisters based out of Austin, very good, but they asked me to come open for them, and it was set for like a month, and I got so sick. I call it. I got smited. I got everything. Yeah, it was awful. I had everything you could have wrong with you going on, and I completely lost my voice day of. Yeah. And I was planning on powering through it, and then I woke up that morning and literally couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Or obviously couldn't sing. So
right.
That's the one that's the only one I've had to cancel. But on the other hand of that, it's like, I gotta just go sing and go figure it out.
Your dad has made you power through.
No, definitely. Which I'm so grateful for because and honestly, sometimes it works out that way. I had a gig at the Sahara Lounge out in East Austin, and it was just, I'm coming off of this sickness, the same one, and still having issues. It was really bad. Yeah. And I prayed to the Lord and was like, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to expect from this, but let it be how it needs to. And I get up there and just had no issues, nothing.
What?
I was easy. I was having issues hitting certain notes or going a certain direction, and then it was just, I was so free out of nowhere. It just was gone. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. He's on the stage
with
you.
He's right there.
He's right there, baby.
He's anointed. But it's definitely something I need to do, and I'm grateful that my dad has tried to push that on me to hey, just you got to figure it out. Because, he's so right. He did it for so long, going and speaking and losing his voice and going the next day to somewhere and having to just figure it out.
Wow.
So it's definitely probably going to be a little rougher with the singing thing and having that kind of strain, but we'll we'll figure it out. So do all these other people, and if I want to get opportunities, then I have to take what I can. So
all right. Do you have any gigs coming up by chance?
I've got a show at Buck's Backyard on January 30th, right now.
All right.
And then I'm doing a lot of frat stuff this semester.
Okay.
So I've got a Texas Tech frat lined up. UT frats I'm playing.
All right.
And,
How does that happen?
Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm in the right time. I'm 21 and all my friends are still in college, and I have the opportunity for them to want to have me come out and play their frats and do it, which is great.
Dang, cool.
So and even people that I don't really know that are starting to kind of hear about me.
Right.
Or I'm starting to go out there, but I'm looking forward to getting on the road and traveling to Texas Tech and Alabama and playing shows out there. It's going to be really great. But it's I'm just in the right spot. I can't be 35 and playing frat gigs. It's just not the. Right. Hopefully, I'm on to better things by then. Not that it's not so fun playing with them. It's a great time. Those kids get rowdy. But it's fun.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Let's do a little Wheel of Teal.
All right.
We're doing a little Wheel of Teal.
Okay.
All right. Do you remember which way I said
this way, right? Correct. I think that way.
All right. There comes one out. Tyton, this is a first. That's crazy. So that is actually a wild card for you. So you can throw out a number or you can ask yourself a question.
Pick 8.
Yeah. All right. Who is your number one fan?
My number one fan would have to be my girlfriend, Bella.
All right. That's good.
If I had to pick somebody else, I'm not saying that she's not, but, if I had to pick somebody else. Number two, probably my mom.
Okay. All right.
Probably my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
There's nobody more willing and supporting to tell me, hey, you can leave school and come back to Austin and we'll support this. And, so I'm very grateful for that. But also on the other hand of having a girlfriend that I promised to go to school with and said, hey, I'm leaving and I got to go do this. And that's a tough thing to figure out while she's still in school, but she's stuck through it and couldn't ask for anybody more loyal. It's great.
Yeah, one love.
One love. One love.
Since 15 years old.
Since 15, I met her when I was 15. Our first date technically was my 16th birthday. Yeah. We went to Pluckers.
I love it. I love it. Oh, my gosh. That's good. All right. That was your freebie. So I don't know if you want to spin it again.
We'll do it again,
Is that?
We also.
Okay. That one's. All right. So here's the deal. We have 10 balls. They're numbered 1 to 10. And last night I added in the little cross one, which was going to be your pick. And this is an S for Steve. This is my pick.
Okay, perfect. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That's great.
First time ever. So. So I get to ask number 10 because this one I was really hoping would come up. So which would you rather? Which would you rather be? The best singer in the world? This 3-part.
Okay.
Songwriter in the world? Or it seems like you're a great guitarist too. So or best guitarist in the world. Best singer, songwriter, or guitarist?
That's really tough.
I know. Really I was hoping it was.
Because my favorite guys do all 3.
Okay.
No, but I don't. Man, that is tough. That's a good question. I would
talk
say,
to me about one of your favorite 3s. Give me an example.
Well, John Mayer is one of them. John Mayer.
Which one would you say he is like just a little bit?
I would say he's way better at guitar. He's a phenomenal guitar player.
Okay.
But he's also, I love his voice and I love his songwriting. He's got so many different genres in his albums over the years, and I love that about people. If you can do stuff that's different every time, that still sounds like you, I think that's great. But John Mayer, another guy is Marcus King.
Okay.
For me, he's a blues soul guy that is really jazzy, so he also guitar, but his voice is incredible.
Okay.
Absolutely ridiculous, and his songwriting is great. He orchestrates it and just puts everything together. It's so great. There's a big piece band that he uses, and so I definitely aspire to have all 3, but if I had to pick,
which one right now would you say you're a little bit further ahead?
Right now, it's tough because you start hearing all these people again. It's like people are going to tell you things when they have the right to, and people are going to tell you things when they don't have the right to. And I have people telling me, "Yay, there's no one like you. There's no one like your voice." And I also have people saying, "Hey, there's 30 other people in Austin like you."
What?
So there's you never know. I don't know. I'm kind of going at it blind
crazy.
and just kind of hoping that my voice is strong. I think that it carries it gets people's attention.
Oh yeah.
So I would say I'm definitely a better singer than anything else right now. Right now.
Yeah.
I would say that. I would probably pick songwriter though, just for that notion that anybody could sing. But
which is not true, by the way.
No.
Which is why I'm not singing One Love right now. You're welcome.
Let me rephrase. There's a lot of people that sing, but it's it's more about what are they singing. I mean that's a big part of it. I can sing whatever I want, but if it's not something that people go, oh wait, this is cool. Yeah. Not just this sounds good, but like this is cool. And that's something I strive to be and get better at for sure.
Yeah. It's good. I'm hearing lyrics of yours. I'm just refraining. Okay. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else on that? That was a great answer. Anything else?
I also really, really want to be a good guitar player.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing like playing the guitar, and I wouldn't say I'm the greatest, and I have so much to learn. And again, I'm self-taught, so I also that comes with a lot of accountability on yourself to go practice and be good.
Yeah.
And I spent a lot of that time trying to write, and trying to get good songs. Not that I don't spend time playing the guitar, but I don't know. I think it would also be really cool to be one of the best guitar players.
I love it. I love it. All right, talk to us a little bit more about like songwriting. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you're going to get this question a lot. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's not a great question, but I mean, where does the inspiration come? Yeah. I'm sorry, this has been asked like 10 billion. It's the most cliche question.
That's what people want to know, though. What's why am I writing that? I think early on it was just what can I make catchy and what can I make that I like, that's cool, that it's simple. I wanted to make some simple things. I'm getting a lot deeper into banging my head on the wall, trying to figure out what's the next line, But at first, wanted it to be more simple, which I think is a good play to try to get people's ears attached to it, and then they can understand what I'm doing later. But I don't know. I would say right now the songwriting process comes from, I'm living in Austin and just trying to do this music thing, and I've got a girl that doesn't live here, and friends that don't live here, and sometimes you got to do it by yourself, and so I don't know. I would say right now is a big coming of age writing, and not that just being a little more mature in my writing too. I don't know. I would say it starts off with a guitar riff maybe, or maybe some rhythm, and then I'll throw in some vocals and try to just piece by piece to write something. There is every now and then I get a good line pops into my head, and I just have to write it down, and then I'll go take that later. But I don't know. I think I'm also listening to music all the time, like I said. I'm listening to things a lot and getting inspired and getting ideas from that as well. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Songwriting, man. I mean, is it just? I mean, I do writing.
Yeah.
So, and I know for just writing, and I'm talking about write and writing out things, stories or just books or whatever. Usually they just say for this, not songwriting, but you just have to schedule your time. Mm-hmm. And for writing, sometimes for me it's like, well, I need to hit 2,000 words.
Yeah.
And I need to schedule for me. If I don't schedule, this is totally different. So I want to know how it works as a songwriter. But for me, working on a book now, Chris knows, like if I don't schedule like Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, and if I don't hit like this is what I need to write, 2,000 words that maybe the world never sees, but it's just the exercise.
That's great. Yeah, that's great.
It's extra. So give us now it might be, it's totally different for other writers, but that works for me. Yeah. What works for you as a songwriter? Do you have to do something like that, or? Yeah,
so it's similar, I would say. I actually just got in because I've got a buddy that I'm starting to do some things with that I'm trying to write with, and trying to, because I don't do that a lot. I like kind of write out on my own, but it's fun to get in there in the studio and write with somebody else and try to collaborate off each other. It's different, but it's doing it by yourself is a little more. Yeah, you kind of have to allot time to it, and I really wish that I did this more, but writing one song a week, just trying to get a song a week.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I know people that do it a song a day, which is
my gosh,
ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. A lot of bad songs.
Yeah, a lot of bad. But see, that's my thing is I start doing it, and I'm like, this one's not good. How can I make it better? And it's like, no, just finish the song. Just finish it. Okay. You can come back to it, and if it sounds, maybe your ear will adjust to it, or maybe you don't like it now or something. But you just finish it. Is the biggest advice I've been given. Is like if you're writing something, just
Just
finish it.
Yeah.
And also get a song out a week. Not out, but, write one a week.
Right.
Just for, even, like you said, even if it doesn't go anywhere, even if I
Right.
don't put that one out, it was part of the process of getting to the next one.
Right.
It's a training. I'm working my brain. And I can take that stuff, those lyrics, if I like them, and put them on other
Absolutely.
junk. And,
Absolutely.
that's what's great about music,
Yeah.
too. And instead of writing a book, is that I can take some crap from here and mush it and make it sound cool.
Yeah, no, it happens for writing also
Yeah.
because you might write something and you might be like, that's just not it. But that one sentence is like, that is something
totally.
that can be developed. So, all right, good stuff. You want to do one or two more?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see. Wheel
Okay.
of Teel. What do we have? Can you read the number?
We have 10.
10, which I already had. That was the one.
Or is
I
that
asked.
1?
That's number 1.
Okay.
We'll make it
one.
We're
Making
it number 1 because number 10 is taken. So the next one we draw will be number 1.
Okay.
Best concert you've been to. Best concert.
Yeah. Marcus King was amazing.
Okay.
Absolutely. I don't know if you know Marcus King like that.
I do not.
Okay.
Thank you for pretending I might be that.
No, he's a guy out of Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay. All
And he's been hitting it hard and gaining a lot of traction recently.
Okay. Okay.
But he's an amazing guitar player, amazing vocalist, big piece band. I saw him at Stubbs.
Okay.
Amphitheater in Austin.
Yeah.
I was like basically front row. There might have been 2
What?
people in front of me.
Oh my!
And this is right before he really, really, really popped off, which I thought was cool. I got to see him there.
That. I like that.
Took Bella and
Nice.
had a great time, man. I think I was
Yeah, how
17.
long
I think I
that?
was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 17, did you already know, like, I mean, this is the path I want
Yeah,
to go.
yeah.
I'll go to college, but, man, this is really where I want to be. You knew?
I feel like it was always just a looming, like, that's what's happening.
Looming, I
that's,
like
that. And I went to school, and it was also kind of like, okay, well, the plan is still to do music. Like, I just have to figure out how to do it up there, you know? And I kind of couldn't. So I was like, I got to go back to Austin.
Yeah.
But it was just a looming feeling that was for sure. But watching guys like that, seeing them
You've been to
play
other
live,
concerts. You've been to a lot of concerts?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of concerts.
But that was the one that kind of
That was the one that I don't know, that really got me going, like, this is great. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I've seen people live before, but, like, this is different.
Yeah.
I feel something a little more here. I saw John Mayer live, too, which was awesome.
Yeah.
John Mayer's phenomenal. I mean, I'm a huge John Mayer.
Right.
Chris Stapleton, I really want to see live.
Okay.
I think he'd be cool.
Okay.
But I haven't.
Yeah.
My Green Day was my first concert, actually.
Okay.
In 6th grade, I went to go see Green Day.
Wow.
And that was actually really cool too. I was a punk kid in 6th grade. It was great.
All right. This is not one of the Wheel of Teal, I don't think. But what is a good Christian like experience venue?
Yeah.
I mean, not venue, but concert event that has like been special to you, whether camp or whether you were doing it or something. What do you think?
Man, I saw Lecrae.
Okay.
Play at an amphitheater that my dad or a stadium that my dad was speaking at for a Hot Hearts event. Okay. And that was cool being a young kid when Lecrae was like real hot at the time. Andy Mineo too. That was cool.
Yeah.
But as it comes to Christian rock though, I would probably say, did I see? See, I get blurred because I know my dad did things with them, and it's like, wait, was I there for that?
Right. Because he'll roast you if you weren't.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. No, but like Need to Breathe obviously was so good, and 10th Avenue North was really cool too for me back in the day.
Right.
There's a guy named Nick Thurman who traveled around and did camps with my dad, and just loved his stuff too. And but also growing up a little later, I loved Maverick City. There was a difference in the Christian world at the time where it was like, oh, this is soulful. Oh, okay, cool.
Right, yeah.
Which I was really into. Obviously, I'm a huge blues guy. I'm a big soul guy. So having that, and then Brandon Lake getting in the mix, and it was great. I loved all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we got time for one more.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see. What do we got?
Okay, we have a 4. Yeah.
All right. This gets a little less serious. Best tacos in Austin. Ooh. If I'm in Austin, where do I need to go? Best
you know,
tacos.
I would have said Valentina's back in the day,
I'm
but I don't
making
know
notes.
if it's there anymore. Where I used to go in South Austin, they moved it, so I don't know if it's still there or not. But Valentina's was really, really good. It was a taco, but also barbecue spot. Like it was a Mexican barbecue spot, which was really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah, Valentina's was cool. Man, put me on the spot here with the tacos.
I know.
I will have to shout it out because my girlfriend worked there for a while. But Torchy's tacos,
Hey.
you can't go wrong with a Torchy's taco, in my opinion.
Right, that is true.
So I mean, but that's an Austin thing. So I'll go Torchy's. Let's hit Torchy's.
All right, that's good. All right, let's go one more. Let's
okay,
see if we get
let's
one
do
more
it.
Give it a spin.
All right, we have 5.
5. All right, just favorite post-gig hangout.
Okay.
Where do you go?
Okay. Yeah, well, there's a West Campus bar called Canyon Abel's. Funny enough, it's funny, they have a burger place there called Jew Boy Burgers. Okay. So they have Jew Boy Burgers at Canyon Abel's. So but it's a cool West Campus bar, and I got a friend that works there, and
cool.
We all kind of go there sometimes, and after the show, or sometimes it's backyard. Sometimes it's like, hey, let's just go chill, or sometimes there's a green room and we can go back there. But Canyon Abel's as of now, and I'm like you're saying, 10 years from now, maybe laughing at myself, being like, that's funny. But
but I'm saying 10 years from now, we're going to be laughing because of how far you've come.
Yeah, I hope so.
That was supposed to be the takeaway.
I know. I hope so.
I really think God's got some great things for you coming up.
Thank you.
All right, I am going to leave some of these questions a mystery for another time.
I like that.
And they're pretty good questions.
I like that.
But we got to leave them, or it's just, if we get to all 10, it's just, it's no good. But there's some good ones. We'll save them. We'll turn the page over. All right, Tyton, anything else you want to say? And for my true, fans that want to follow you, like Instagram or TikTok or where I know Instagram
for
Tyton
sure.
Benson, but with 2 N's at the end, right?
Yeah, it has 2 N's. It should be the first one that pops up. I don't know why. Okay. I think I had an Instagram in like 6th grade that
it's still
out there. Tyton Benson, but it's not me. Yeah, maybe I can. I just haven't tried.
Yeah,
but I probably should.
Okay.
Tyton Benson, Tyton Benson.
Oh yeah, Tyton, such a great name.
Yeah,
Mark
thank
was
you.
pointing that out right away. Tyton.
Thank you. You give props to Casey for that. To my
That's
dad
Casey.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be just Ty, and then they already wrote down TY, and then in the last second he was like TON. Yeah,
good job.
This is pretty
Casey.
cool. Good job, man. Yeah, Tyton Benson on everything. I'm actually not big on the TikTok thing.
Okay,
I probably should be.
I don't know. I wasn't saying that.
No. I just I probably should be too, but it's mainly I'm doing stuff on Instagram and YouTube. And, also playing live. Try to come out and catch a show. If you ever see my name.
Yeah, tell us again the upcoming gig.
January 30th. I'm playing at Buck's Backyard off of 1626.
Okay.
That's the only real bar that I have right now, but things should start opening up after
Sure.
New Year's just happened, and people are going to start looking to book.
So if you get a gig, you put it on Instagram. I mean, that's a pretty safe bet.
Yes.
So
on Instagram, I have a website also.
Oh, that's
Tyton at TytonBenson.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you able to put the gigs up there too?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
So they're everywhere. You can't miss them. Yeah.
Good. All right. Anything else you just want to tell us or anything?
I'm grateful to have me in here and ask me questions like I'm somebody. It's cool.
Somebody.
So
you are somebody.
Well, I appreciate it. No, but it's good to just talk about these things and have good people to do it with. Yeah. Thank you.
Real exciting. So, all right. Well, that's Tyton Benson. We're gonna hopefully get to continue to have him answer texts and calls over the years. And next time, we won't wait years for this. We'll have him bring in his guitar.
Yeah, let's do it soon.
And, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen.
Absolutely.
Just great stuff. Please go check it out. Go to the Spotify or wherever you listen to music, or go to his Instagram, catch he's got some some covers and stuff. I think I saw, what is it? I mean, I saw a couple other covers on there. did you cover Everyone Wants to Rule the World? I can't remember the exact title.
I did have that out there. Yeah, I have that.
You had that up?
Yeah, that's on.
Did
That's
you
on
try to
YouTube.
take it down? Oh, I found it on YouTube.
I think it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on my Instagram, but
Yeah, it
I
must
did a
be
cover of
YouTube.
that on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
I like that one though. It's pretty
Okay,
cool, different.
all right.
Yeah, go
Okay.
look at that if you want.
Okay, all right. Well, go to his Instagram for sure.
Yeah.
And go to Spotify and
Yes.
text me or email me. Tell me which one of the three you really like the best. I like them all three. I couldn't pick one, but call me on the phone. Conversations with the Moon, One Love. I love the romantic side of that one. That's really cool. And I love that lyric too.
Thank you.
That's good stuff, man. But anyway, that's Tyton Benson. Email me, steve@verybold.com, steve@verybold.com. If you missed that or something, you got my email, or you can text me, like I said, 210-325-1963. Reach out to me, and I'll make sure you find him on social media. And January 30th, depending on if my wife is in town or is in Illinois at that time, we'll see. I can't make a promise about making that one because we have some fun family stuff going.
No, for sure.
But if somehow it works out, man, that's the one
sure. I'd
I'll
love
be
to see you
at.
out there.
So yeah, good stuff. All right, you know what? He's being very bold. It's what we're called. I was reading the Bible one day, and it just said, "Therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold." And very bold just popped out to me like
That's perfect.
man, that's what I want to be. And some years in ministry and life, I'm not always getting that. I'm not hitting that. But more and more lately, Chris and I together are just really trying to be very bold in our faith. And that all comes back for us just back to who Jesus is, and that he really is personal, really is passionate about you, about Tyton, about me. Like, that's why I just see him like on stage with Tyton. I see him wanting to collaborate with you with whatever you have going on, and whatever he's called you to do. And I know it's easy for me. I'm not ever going to be a songwriter. I'm not ever going to be like what Tyton, the gifts that he has. Also, his brother is the best three-point shooter in the world. I did not reach that either. But we all have our own things, and sometimes you just haven't even discovered it. Even in the last couple of years, God has just been dropping new stuff and for Chris and me in ministry. I'll be talking about in 2026 more and more. I've got some interviews talking about some things with spiritual warfare that I'm going to be sharing with you. It's been amazing to see not just the passion of Jesus, also the compassion of Jesus to want to see us like in our gifts and want to see us free and want to see us thrive in different ways. That's been really, really good. I can't wait to share that with you guys. So 2026, that's going to be coming, and it's compassion, like spiritual warfare. I'll tell you all about it later, but it really comes from a place of compassion and power. Anyway, it's good stuff, exciting. But he's being very bold, to live out your dream, to go out there and to grind and to give it a shot, to make cold calls or cold emails or whatever the case is, to put your songs out there and say, this is me. It's not just a song, it's an extension of me, is really very bold. So way to go on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go. So I want to encourage you to be very bold with whatever that looks like. And it may not be being a rock star. It might be serving somebody. It might be finding a way to share your faith somehow. It might be forgiving someone. There's so many different ways that Jesus invites us to collaborate with him and invites us in the process of being very bold. So the Apostle Paul, and I'm almost done, Mark. I'm almost done. But the Apostle Paul said it in 2 Corinthians 3:12. That's when it popped off. And again, it's therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold. And I just want you to have that hope today. Jesus is compassionate for you. He is passionate for you, and he wants to collaborate with you. He has a purpose for you that he doesn't have for Tyton and doesn't have for me or for Mark or for Chris. It's for you, and I want you to discover it. I want you to know it, and I want you to walk in it. It's the thing that is going to bring you the joy of collaborating with the Lord, the joy of seeing him multiply who you are and the efforts that you make for his kingdom. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, again, we'll sign off with this. Email me, steve@verybold.com. But it's 2 Corinthians 3:12. I took 12 minutes to say it. Paul took one sentence. He said it. Therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold.
Very Bold Radio and Podcast with your host, Steve Teel, bringing encouragement through God's Word and through inspiring interviews. Go to verybold.com for information and updates, and email steve@verybold.com.